sitting in a room where you're the one that's making the decisions. Every decision you make impacts other people's lives. There's a lot of pressure there. Having that resource in a chair who's educated, who can advise, who can guide, and on top of that, be surrounded by other CEOs who care about you, they care about your growth, they care about your business. Having that resource for a business owner is going to allow them to, again, have confidence in their decisions. It's going to allow them to have confidence in their direction. My name is Chris Hintz. I'm the CEO and one of the founders of Lab, Leadership Accountability Board. Our mission is to improve leaders' lives. When I look at our business, it's all about the facilitation of peer-to-peer advisory groups who are chaired by professional, like-minded CEO or owner chairs. And on top of that, we bring in resource speakers, but primarily the large majority of the value of a peer-to-peer group is in the peers that sit around the table. It's people that are in non-competitive businesses, people who can provide non-bias answers or advice, who have a vesting in your business because they care about you as an individual. But at the same time, they're not competing against you in any way, shape, or form. And it's one of the only forums that I've found in my career that I can get unbiased advice. You know, when you're sitting around a table of your coworkers or your subordinates, or even your family and friends, oftentimes they see the things through the lens that you see things through. So to have that from qualified individuals, to get that unbiased support and advice, I think is incredibly crucial to the growth of any CEO.
Being with other executives, I believe, encourages me to sharpen my critical thinking skills. It encourages me to think outside the box, to think big picture. Stepping out of the office for one day a month and being entrenched in that environment really kind of gets me out of the practice and gets me an environment where I can really focus on the practice and process issues with other executives that are facing, some of the same challenges.
I get asked that all the time. Who would be a perfect member? Who would I recommend Lab to? And it really boils down to one thing. It's an individual who has a growth mindset, who wants to grow, who wants to continue to develop themselves, their professional skills and abilities. And it's somebody who wants to be held accountable to their growth and what they say that they're going to do. I would say in most cases, you don't have all the answers. In most cases, it gets incredibly lonely at the top. So if somebody's in a position where they want to grow, they want to put themselves in a position of accountability, the Lab is definitely for them.